Either you're allowed to twerk at brunch.
Oh shit.
Or leave the establishment.
Yeah.
You forgot we had that question?
I forgot we had this question.
Thank you so much for coming back to us.
Yeah, we're back.
Yes.
Welcome back, people.
And this time with our either or
Both and
segment.
Yes. So let's get to it.
All right. So the first question is, either you're allowed to twerk at brunch.
Oh shit.
Or leave the establishment.
Yeah.
You forgot we had that question?
I forgot we had this question.
You came up with it.
I know that. Past me. Present me thanks you. Shit. I'm gonna go with, you're allowed to twerk at brunch. Cause never mind. You're allowed to twerk at brunch. I was about to go into my explanation already. Go ahead.
I don't know if I should play devil's advocate.
Ooh, is it time for me to bring out the
Nah. Twerk at brunch. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, the reason why I say you should be able to twerk at brunch is because, first of all, to all my youngins out there listening to the podcast, there's gonna come a point in time where you get older, and that alcohol, it hit a little bit different.
Body ain't working the
It
same.
hit a little different. Let me tell you. Your boy also, Uncle, come listen to Uncle Oso. He's trying to put you on game real quick. Like, the alcohol recovery rate gets a little bit longer when you get older.
And painful.
And the pain. You think you have a hangover. You don't know what a hangover is until you get
And
to
then,
your
mid
to late 20s / early 30s.
And speaking of body changes, your sleep time, your bedtime is getting earlier and earlier. I can't make it to the club starting at 11.
Starting at 11? That's my bedtime.
I'm out for the count.
Exactly. So, yeah, just totally different way of going about lifestyles. But at the same time, we are young adults.
Exactly.
We are adults that are still energetic and still want to have fun and dance. So there comes in the option of the brunch. They're mostly brunches in DC and all that stuff, but we usually call them day parties out here in the Bay. And it's like same thing basically. The idea is you have food, you have drinks, you have good company.
In the daylight hours.
In the daytime. And you turn up a little bit, but it's some level of classiness because it's in the day, but you still have fun. Yeah. So you can twerk, yes. What the fuck? Twerk, yes. Do that. On my dick, preferably. You know what I'm saying? While we dancing.
Twerking on the dick. Hey.
Twerking on that dick. Hey, twerking on that. You know what I'm saying? That's just how we dance and how we move. Can we stop acting like we don't know who we are as black people? Like we don't like to dance and have fun and have a good time? As long as we ain't hurting nobody and we aren't causing an actual disruption towards the whole overall environment, what's the problem?
So obviously, we're talking about that shit that went down in Atlanta, right?
Right. Or was it? It was Houston. It was Texas, I think.
Was it?
Yeah, it was Texas.
Really? Well, anyways, that shit.
Yes. I'll look it up. It's either Texas or Atlanta. I think it was Texas though.
I don't know. I thought it was Atlanta. I don't know.
We'll see.
Okay.
Y'all tell us. Y'all let us know.
But
yeah, either way, the point still stands.
and in that discussion, someone was saying about DC brunch culture and how it's basically a day party with food. Right. And I was like, that sounds fun as shit. But apparently, this business owner did not. This restaurant owner did not want that. Yes.
Yeah. So he went on this whole rant, went viral. Everybody's been talking about it. So we chimed in, obviously, and I am forever gonna support us embracing us. You know what I mean?
And the fact that he was like,
I'm trying to shaming us.
Yeah, he was like, I'm trying to be black culture and all this stuff, and I'm like, then you also know that this is black culture. Right.
And I understand there's a time and place for everything, but again, if you are at a brunch, that is literally the time and place.
I mean, playing the music.
People saying the same thing. They say you're playing the music and all this other stuff. Now, to play devil's advocate or to try to see what the other side is saying. I understand you having an establishment and you wanting to set the tone of what that establishment is. Cool, it's your business.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the way that you go about that in itself sets a tone. So the tone that you set, which went viral for that reason, is disrespect to the patrons on one side that are doing your twerking in your restaurant. But you also disrespecting all the other people on the other side who might have thought about twerking but didn't.
Or was just enjoying the atmosphere.
Just enjoying the atmosphere and was chill and wasn't wanting to be disrespected and talked to as if they were little kids, you know.
Yeah. My question to those other patrons was, did they complain?
Right.
Or was it all him?
Exactly. So you also have to take that into consideration. And again, if it's your establishment, you can operate it however way you want to. But you also have to deal with the repercussions of it.
I wouldn't be coming back.
Right. That's it.
And he said, I don't need your money. Okay.
Yeah. So it seems like, you know, talk is a lot different than actual actions. We in a pandemic and you running people out your restaurant. Whoa.
And they was packed in there like sardines. That's why I thought it was Atlanta. Because I was like...
So that's why I'm like, it could be Atlanta or Texas.
Yeah.
You know, either one of them. It's like, mask. What mask? Yeah. But that's my answer to that. I think we both agree on this one.
Yes. So I also would like to point out that we live in a patriarchal society, and that is why shaming of sex centers women. We don't shame sex as much with men.
Right.
So much, we actually celebrate it more with men when they have sex.
And we celebrate it in a way that's more quantitative versus qualitative.
Exactly.
So we like numbers. Oh, you can get that girl, you can get that girl, you can get that girl. Ooh, you the man. Versus, wow, you have had these many successful, healthy relationships and connections. That's amazing. You've taught these women this and they've taught you that. Wow, you've grown from that in this way. That's how I would like us fellas
totally
to start looking at relationships. Because with that, you also level up your own interpretation of yourself and own view of yourself. Because you're no longer looking at your own self as just, oh, I'm giving away some dick. I'm going to hit that. I'm going to hit this. You're like, I need a connection before all that. Or at least bare minimum.
Yeah.
So but it's all centered around women being shamed.
Yeah. So coming from that perspective of how we're shamed, women are shamed for our sexuality. Also, black women.
Even worse.
We are hypersexualized and then shamed for our sexuality. Now, I would like to...
I was a slave master bullshit.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, you
because they were attracted to us.
What kind of sense does this make?
Because they were attracted to us because our bodies was a little bit better than the white woman.
Curves, body, yada, 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 yada.
And then we also, like, again, the owner talking down or talking up black culture while talking down black culture. I'm like, well, then you don't know black culture. Because twerking goes all the way back to the continent.
You already know that. We gets down. We move.
We have
dance,
a good time. And as I've been growing in my womanhood and my feminine energy and relating myself to my sacral chakra, which is in my pelvic region, twerking accesses my sacral chakra. It connects me to my feminine energy.
That's loose.
There's nothing to be shamed about that. Nothing. So again, that's the pinnacle of me as a black woman. And that's why I take issue with your statements. Now, sure, dancing on furniture, yeah, come on now.
That's different.
You know. But just as far as twerking,
right, we twerking, having a good time, listening to music,
like
eating your food.
Exactly. To the point where, and I put this in the one of the Facebook groups, but Hampton University had a PowerPoint presentation in Ogden.
Hampton women don't twerk.
Hampton ladies do not twerk. Hampton men do not take twerkers home to mom.
Shit.
I was like, you obviously never been to Holland or Ballroom.
Home to my mama.
But again, that's shaming. That's saying a classy lady won't twerk. But again, twerking is just dancing. It's embracing our femininity, embracing our sexuality. What the fuck is wrong with that if you're not shaming sex in the first place, especially when it's centered around women?
Yeah.
Question things, people.
Yeah. It's a lot of projection, man. Like, men who have no self-control then say you need to cover up so they can feel less insecure about the fact that they have no control.
That's your shit. That's your shit. Don't dim my light cause you not lit.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Alright, what's next?
Alright, the next one. Hey, it's the Real Family. It's your girl Rocky.
And your boy Elsa.
And thanks for being here. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click that notification bell.
Right, because subscribing and hitting that notification bell does two very important things. One, it gives you notification on our new content and make sure that you're up to date on everything that we put out every week.
Every week.
Every week.
Every week.
And then number two, it helps your boy and your girl out with some money. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it honest.
It's so real, baby.
But in all seriousness, this is just like the video portion, the YouTube portion of our content. We are It's So Real podcast. So we have all these episodes just waiting for y'all on how many platforms?
11 different streaming platforms.
11.
So it's up to you to choose.
Yeah, there's no excuses. We on everything. So whatever platform you're most comfortable listening to stuff, your content on, we're right there for you. So look us up. It's So Real Podcast.
And our link tree is available on our YouTube channel. Go over there, find the platform that works best for you, subscribe to our podcast, and hear the full thing. Because we have a lot more to say than what shows up on our YouTube channel.
Exactly. With that being said, check out the rest of our videos while you're here.
And be sure to subscribe.
All right, y'all. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
And love.
Always.